Revolutionary potential lies, I imagine, are in surface of workers in particular.
Service workers, is that it?
Yes, very
So
specific.
I'll
What
very
rev?
quickly answer this because I've
Sure.
answered it before. I don't actually discount service. Majority of workers are probably service workers. I think the revolutionary potential comes when they're not attached to their workplace and they're not loyal to their workplace. So when service workers stand up and say this is a bullshit, pointless fucking job that should be automated and I shouldn't have to work this stupid job. We should just reduce the labor hours and have real jobs, right? So more people can have them. Then that's where they're revolutionary. When they want to be emancipated from their dumb, demeaning, slave-like, service-like jobs, that's the revolutionary potential. But when they're like Starbucks baristas who say we want to be like the Twitter employees who have all these amenities and all these privileges, and we want to basically be happy working at Starbucks, and Starbucks is a beautiful job. We just want to make it better with more rights and stuff. That's when they're counter-revolutionary because they're trying to do trade union craft unionism, which is a reactionary force among the working class, basically trying to escape the generality of the predicament of labor, create these new institutions where they can be coddled and be separated from the working class, and also loyal to the Democrats, which is what in practice happens, especially with the Starbucks labor union. So it's different potentials. When they hate their jobs and they're fighting against the very existence of their own jobs in favor of maybe UBI or reducing the work week or something like that, even on their Bitcoin grind set, whatever that shit is, Wall Street bets, whatever, trying to find alternative ways of living and emancipate from the bullshit jobs, that's when they're revolutionary. But when they love their jobs and just want to unionize them and be coddled within those jobs and institutionalize those jobs as an arm of the fascistic Democratic Party, that's when they're reactionary. So there's two elements and tendencies among service workers. I think the one I pointed out first is the majority. Majority of service workers hate their jobs, want to be emancipated from it. A minority of the most privileged ones, the Starbucks ones, not you don't see the Dunkin' Donuts workers doing the Starbucks shit, right? Starbucks ones want to unionize because they want to institutionalize their job. Most service workers hate their fucking job. They don't want to institutionalize it or be attached to it. So that's my answer.
Okay, well, that might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Uh, Haas acknowledges that the majority of the American working class is in service work, and it sounds like he's opposed to any effort by the majority of the working class to get more control over the wages and conditions in which they work, because anything in service work that's doing that is just what reinforcing the existence of service work. Obviously, as far as automation goes, whether we're talking about industrial production, whether we're talking about slinging coffee at Starbucks, whether we're talking about anything else, automation under conditions of collective ownership and control by the workers is great because it just means that there's less hours that everybody has to work. That's equally true in both of those sectors. Of course, automation under capitalism often plays out in a much more destructive way. The idea that there's something that's like different about Starbucks than Dunkin' Donuts because the clientele is pretty ludicrous. In fact, I think that
They get paid way more on average.
that they have a that Dunkin' Donuts workers, I hope, will surprise Haas, and if they did, I would certainly support their unionization efforts. It sounds like he would not, which is maybe not surprising.
Nah, they're not going to do
this
that.
whole thing tonight has been trying to argue that the fan club of a union busted billionaire is somehow counter hegemonic because they don't like the liberal media.
And to add on to the question.
Oh my God, Haas.
To add on to the question.
Amy, are we going to do the format here or not?
You've got to, most people don't want to be tied down to their jobs.
Or are we going to just take turns?
They're not going to get more control.
Answering the question, which by the way has already
gone. Getting angry. You're getting angry. Mr. Ben, you're getting angry, Mr. Ben.
Because this is
Why are you getting angry, Mr. Ben?
This is getting insufferable. It would be nice if we had a moderator.
You can let your tears loose. Mr.
Oh my
Ben.
God, Jesus Christ, man! You're such a
You sound a little bit
idiot.
angry, Mr. Ben.
Just
sound
be
a little bit angry
for 2 seconds, and let's stick to the format that we agreed to.
You sound a little angry, Mr. Ben.
Yeah. Well, I think extended conversation with idiots does that. Amy,
but you have yet to prove
the format.
Yeah, but you're the idiot here.
Oh my God!
Hi. Yourself?
Shut.
Are you gonna cry? You're yelling now, dude. You sound angry.
No, I'm telling you to shut
Mr.
up,
Ben.
because
Mr. Ben.
now You are breaking.
Calm down, Mr.
The
Ben.
agreement that we had about the
Calm
format,
down, Mr.
and
Ben.
you were just going on and
Here's
on.
that soy Starbucks rage.
And
Here's
I'm
that soy
asking
rage.
our moderator to please moderate.
Mr. Ben, calm down. It's not
Oh
that
my
serious.
God, Haas.
Mr. Ben,
stop.
we're at the end of it. It's not that
Stop.
serious.
Stop.
We're at the end of it, Ben. Mr. Ben,
Stop.
we're at the end.
Stop.
Stop crying.
Stop.
Mr. Ben, Mr. Ben.
Stop.
You have
Stop.
you have idiot rage.
I'm sorry.
The
I'm
rage
not
of an
gonna let you
imbecile.
monologue over this.
It's the rage of an imbecile. Doesn't know anything about what class means, doesn't know anything about the generality of labor and the significance of general labor and its interests.
Muted
Oh, they
myself
muted
too.
me.
I muted you both.